Hot Toys decided to give us a Bespin Luke. Finally, after all this time, they finally give it to us. And are collectors happy? Let's find out. What's up, guys? Ryan back with another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the preview of the Luke Skywalker DX Bespin. And this has been an interesting figure. It's been on a coming soon page on retailers for a while. They teased it at last year or even year before last, 2018, 2019, 2020. It's been a while we've been seeing this figure, but for whatever reason they just decided to not let us have it. But today, or actually yesterday, they said, hey, we're gonna drop this figure instead of waiting for like May 4th and all that. And I do want to talk about the May 4th stuff. I have some thoughts on that, but instead of waiting for that, they said to drop it now, which is just fine for me. I mean, it's not like they're producing a lot of releases; they're doing a lot of announcements, and so it's fine. It's there. And what I wanted to do today, we're going to look at some of the blogger photos. We're going to look at some photos from Secret Base. So thanks to Pop Collectibles for getting the Secret Base photos for us. Appreciate that very much. We can look at some details and some items and things. But the figure itself, everybody's going to be asking, is this better or worse than the DX07 from previous releases, years 2014, 2015, like years back when we got two figures and bloodied head sculpts and all kinds of different things. Is that better or worse than this? Is this an improvement? Is this is it like just giving collectors the shaft? Is it what is going on with this figure? So I have some thoughts about this, and I figure we'll go ahead and look at the figure first, and then we'll kind of go through there. But I'd love to hear from you in the comment section down below. What are your thoughts? Because I can tell you, based on comments on threads and Facebook and Instagram, just all these different things, collectors are split on this figure. Like, it's a thing. So let's just get into this. The first photo we're going to look at here, these are going to be some of the blogger photos, and we'll get into the Secret Base photos in a little bit. Actually, it'll probably be mixed in. But this first photo here of this Luke, straight up looks like, in my opinion, this is one of the better head sculpts we've had of Mark Hamill, a.k.a. Luke Skywalker. But it also has a lot of Sebastian Stan in here, which is not a bad thing. Like, that head sculpt is straight up like Winter Soldier with long hair and the Bespin. It's, you know, that's what it looks like. That's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Just saying. The tailoring looks great. I honestly, in my personal opinion, I'm just happy to have the opportunity to add this to the collection as another, you know, I'm gonna say hero version of Luke that we can add to the collections. I'm actually pretty excited about this one. So I dig this one. Nice photos. By the way, blogger photos. Well done. Good job. Most of these are pretty good. We've got a blaster there. We've got some just normal wrist pegs and hands. Nothing crazy. There's like no weathering going on with this look. Like no weathering, which I think is going to allow us some opportunities we'll talk about towards the end of the video. But it's interesting. It's got an interesting look that we're going to get a Bespin Cloud City Luke. And I'm wondering, and this is too soon to tell, like what will this release have an impact on as far as the Empire Strikes Back Vader. So I like the Empire Vader. I have that one. I also have the quarter scale Return of the Jedi Vader, which I know a lot of people want that 6 scale, but I just, yeah, for whatever reason they don't have it. The Empire Vader I like. It has that diorama base, which clearly they're using in this photo, and I kind of dig it. So I'm curious to see how that plays out. Hopefully you've already got one if you wanted one. The head sculpt looks great. Movable eyes, which is always nice. So it looks like the hair is going to pop off because it has switch out hair. And then we're going to have those joysticks type eyeballs that we're going to move around, which is both a cool thing and an annoying thing. If you don't get it quite right, then the eyes look a little weird, and that's a thing. But, you know, that's just practice. We get a little swooshing lightsaber. Again, no weathering on this whatsoever. This is like pre-fight. He's getting ready. He's just left Dagobah and had some dry cleaning done. And he's heading out to Cloud City. And here we go. So he's got fresh digs here. The head sculpt. I like the head sculpt quite a bit. I really do. I think they did a good job with it. The hair swap outs, I like those. as far as that goes, the detail on it, I like the style of the hair. I know they just redid the hair for Bruce Wayne, the Batman figure. They just like redoing that. So they're working on hair things. I think this is a pretty good look, and I approve of that. But here's our two different looks. I don't know if I have a preference of one over the other. I mean, they both look fine to me. I don't think it really matters. Probably, spoiler, I'm probably going to get two of these. Just throwing that out there. Probably going to get two for a reason we will talk about in just a second. But I do like this one. I wonder if you guys have a preference on, which hairstyle you like, or would you have a preference? I don't really have one. I think the coloration looks fine. The skin texture looks fine. The eyes, I think they did a fine job on this all together. Here is the deluxe version. So we're going to have the questions I've seen out there is like, which bases do we get? But here's everything we're going to get with this version. We're going to get one figure instead of a 2-pack. Point of contention for some collectors out there. One figure, we're going to get the swap out hair pieces, whether you get the standard or the deluxe. You're going to get a carbon freezing chamber Bespin style display base. You're going to get a lightsaber, got a blaster, and you get some hands and a little swooshing blade. And if you get the deluxe, you actually get, and this is based on the photos, you actually get an additional base. You don't get one or the other. You get both. You get the carbon freezing chamber base, but you also get this Dagobah themed figure base. And if you get the deluxe, you get the Luke Skywalker in Darth Vader helmet. Now, I will tell you that the main draw is definitely not the diorama base, because I think the Dagobah themed base is just silly. I'm not a big fan of this one, but the Luke Skywalker in Darth Vader helmet, that is an absolute reason to pony up and get the deluxe version, in my opinion. Plenty of hands to do whatever you got to do as far as posing wise. I think he looks stellar. But here it is on display at Secret Base. You can see again no weathering whatsoever with the outfit, which is good and bad. Good and bad. I know a lot of people would have liked to see a 2-pack, but if you remember the original DX07, I think the retail price on that was like $350 or $360, something in that ballpark. This one is more. it's more, but it's upgraded designs, upgraded sculpt, upgraded paint applications, upgraded materials. I think it's going to be a fine figure. Not to discount the DX07 figure, because I think it is still a valid purchase even today with this release. But I think this is an improvement over the head sculpts for sure. I think I've seen some people say like the DX07 sculpt is better than this one. I disagree. I think this one's just fine. I think this one's superior to that one. But whichever one you like is fine. There's your Darth Vader helmet right there. And then here's our little carbon freezing chamber display base, which I actually kind of like. However, it doesn't match any display bases in the collection. For those who are mighty particular about that, they want like things to match. It definitely doesn't match. You think about this one, and you also have like the Boba Fett display base where you had this style. It wasn't round, it was rectangle. I don't know why they didn't give us that. I don't know why they went to this oval shape. If that's something that we're going to see more of in the future, I don't know. I mean, I guess we'll have to wait and see. It's kind of strange. And then we get this octagonal base, or hexagonal base, sorry, that we've seen with like Rey and the BB-8 speeder. We've seen it with First Order troopers and all the other things. We've seen these things. And then they have this like slide-on attachment that's made out of plastic or molded resin. It's just an attach. It doesn't even attach. It's cheap. I don't have any preferences. I do think that it's nice that it's not the like that tinfoil stuff they give us with the Jawas. I do like that. But other than that, I think this is just a throwaway piece for me. For me, the only thing that matters here is the Luke Skywalker in the helmet. So yeah, this is it's a throwaway piece. It's an annoyance. Honestly, I have the Rey and BB-8 set, and it's got these little additions, and then I've got like the Scout Troopers got these additions, and they don't actually connect to the bases. So if you move them, you got to replace them. The paint application is not going to be that great on it, and for me, it's something that I'll probably use it in a video and then go back in the box and never again see the light of day, unless you decide to have a second Luke. And you want to do like the seagulls with Yoda and the backpack. I can be a backpack while you run. Seagulls, stop it now. Like that's an actual thing. And now that I've sung part of that, it's going to be in the back of your head for the next like 18 days. So seagulls, Yoda. But yeah, I think that would be kind of interesting. Who out there is going to make a 6-scale backpack for Yoda, and then buy another Yoda, buy an ESB Yoda if you don't already have one because it's long sold out. But buy an ESB Yoda to make a backpack to make that figure. That would be an interesting thing. That's not the reason I was thinking about getting 2 Lukes. I was thinking about getting 2 Lukes because I'm going to do my own battle damage version because they're not going to give us one. Why? And Hot Toys is not going to give us that battle damage head sculpt. I think it makes sense in this case because the suit that we're getting with Luke is pristine, and to have a battle damage head sculpt with a pristine suit, it just wouldn't make a lot of sense. So I think I'm going to end up with 2 of these, one that I can weather, and then one we can keep clean. And I'll probably just do a custom, like, you know, got my arm chopped off thing, and I'll just do that myself. It's probably what we're going to end up doing. I'm willing to do that, and I don't know if anybody else is, but that's probably what I'm going to do. But look at this thing; it looks freaking beautiful. It looks absolutely beautiful. If that's not Sebastian Stan, like I don't know what it is. It's on point, right? So the collector community has been vocal about this release, and here's the thing I have, and this is not limited to Luke. The collector community goes, we want Luke, we want Bespin Luke. Where's Bespin Luke? It's on the coming soon page. It's in the graveyard page. Blah blah blah. Where's he at? And then Hot Toys goes, okay, here you go. It's not a straight reissue. It is a 2.0. It's not even a 2.0. It's literally a totally different figure. It's not even like a remake. It's a totally different figure. Here it is. And then the collectors go, well, I wanted this, or I wanted this, or I wanted that. And this doesn't have 2-pack. And it doesn't have the battle damage section. And it doesn't have it's just like, okay. All right. Time out. It's okay. Time out. For the price, and this is a pricey figure if you get the deluxe version. It's a pricey figure. I think it's a good release, but that's me. You might completely disagree, and you can let me know in the comment section down below. These are both up for pre-order, whether you want the regular or deluxe. If you use my discount code with Pop Collectibles, it actually comes out to about $318 for the deluxe, plus shipping for second batch, and you're going to get that quickly. And if you want to save some money and get it before U.S. retailers, generally. Sometimes they, you know how that goes. But if you want to do that, you can save some money. I think retail in the U.S. is $345, so that'll save you $25, $30. And then, if you pay a little bit more shipping, probably evens out, and you get it faster. So that'd be kind of cool. But my thoughts on this are this, as far as why this was released now versus on May 4th. And the answer is, I have no idea. Everybody's asked me. I got DMs. Why now? I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not even going to speculate. I have no idea. Hot Toys does whatever they want to do. They released Pennywise around Christmas instead of Halloween. So to pretend that Hot Toys gives a crap about any like anniversaries or dates or holidays or anything like that, I think they've thrown that one out the window. I don't give any credence to that anymore. What I would like to see around May 4th, I'd like to see some more figures. I'd like to see an announcement. My phone's going off. But I would like to... I'm curious to see what else we're going to see. There's a ton of figures everybody else there would like to see. So I'll throw it out there for you guys in the comment section of this video. What do you want to see on May 4th? Put it in the comment section down below. And 99% of people are going to say, I want to see Mace Windu, which I would agree. I'd like to see Mace Windu. But that doesn't negate the fact that if they release nothing around that time, I'm super happy about this announcement. So, yeah, I'm getting it, obviously. I'm probably going to get 2. Let me know how many you're going to get in the comment section down below. As always, collect what you like. See you next time.